Hello, my friends. It's Laura with you again today, and I have got the juiciest, most value adding, interesting training plan for you this afternoon. And it's all around Black Friday. Now, love it or hate it, everybody has got different opinions on this. But what I'm here to do today is to give you all of the information to hand and all of the strategies, styles, and tactics and considerations that you need to think about before you either choose to do one or you consciously and deliberately choose not to do one. So come on in, welcome in. I hope you've got a pen and paper to hand. I'll pop in some notes on your phone because you're not going to want to miss any of this. And come and say hi if you're on the replay as well. Hi, Louise. Hi, Shanice. Hello there. Come on in. If you're on, well, so I'm streaming across LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the moment, which still blows my mind. How good is technology today, please, people? So hopefully you're going to really enjoy this training. I've had to print off some notes as honestly I was writing this. I was like, yeah, we need to think about this and we need to think about this. So hopefully you're going to find this session really useful. Hi, Kay, come on in, my friend. Okay, so when I was thinking about this, the question that came to mind was, and this is what I want you to ask yourself, do you want to impact more people right now? Tick. Do you want to make some more money? Tick. Please tell me the answer to that wasn't no. I mean, if it is, come on, we need to do some work here, girl. And also, do you want to create an incredible experience for your clients where they can get into your world, get into your energy, and get results that they are craving in either their businesses or their lives? Tick. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? So if that is the case, then I'd really encourage you to think about how you're going to plan the next few weeks all around, whether you call it Black Friday, whether you call it promotion, whatever feels aligned to you. This training is also super useful. And actually, I don't see a lot of people talking about this for people who are within the service based industry as well. So, if you're a coach, a creative, a consultant, a social media manager, a VA, a copywriter, an agency owner, think about these things as well. Because all too often, Black Friday deals people tend to associate them with products, don't they? And they tend to think about big companies that will spend millions in advertising campaigns. So sometimes we think for a smaller business, oh, that's not for me. Or what would an offer even look like? Do not worry, my friend. I've got all the answers for you to be able to make a decision. So, look, let's be honest, you'd have to be hiding under a rock to not know what Black Friday is. So I'm going to break it down for you super quickly. So, if you are joining us from America, this tends to be the day after Thanksgiving. And this is on Friday, the 25th of November. And it's also the day when most people normally get paid at the end of the month and they go crazy getting in all of the Christmas presents. And people are looking for bargains. So people, companies put out offers accordingly. You've also then got Cyber Monday that follows after, which is also another bumper month. And as consumers, we get a benefit from all of these bargains, don't we? So, where November is such a good time for selling and making sales as well, because people expect to part with the money and people are wanting to bring new things, new energy, new products, and new services into their life as well. So, it's a really opportune time for your business to take advantage of that. End the year super strong and then get you all set up for 2023 coming forward. Who is with me? Of course you are. So now we all know about what it is. And the beauty of this training as well, all of the juicy secret sauce that I'm about to give you, you can actually apply to any promotional campaign you want to do going forward. Or if you don't like the word promotion, you can think about an offer, whatever offer you've got going forwards. So you can use this if you want to over Christmas for Boxing Day promotions that you might or might not want to do. You can use it for New Year sales. New year, new you. We know that all of those times are peak selling periods, especially within the service industry as well, when people are looking for those transformations and to achieve all of the juicy results that they're so passionate about. So, again, you can use this training from now until 2025 onwards. It doesn't just have to be specific to Black Friday. So, please bear that in mind as well. Now, before I get into what it is and what it isn't, I want to ask you this one question that you might have the answer ready to hand. Great. And if you haven't, you really might want to think about it. And it is, what are your goals? And you can break this down any which way you want. But I really want you to think about from now until the end of December, which is roughly 6 weeks, maybe 4 weeks if you want, like me, not to be working over Christmas and New Year. You've got about 4 weeks left, my sweetheart, to really make an impact and have your strategy nailed and communicated so that you can benefit your community, your audience, and bring in more of that juicy cash. So the question is, what are your goals? So you might say, and I really invite you to make this as specific as possible. So you might say, right, by the time I'm sat there on Christmas Eve, the stockings are up, Santa's tray of biscuits and whiskey is all set up. I'm super excited about Christmas Day and onwards. I know that I've generated an extra 7 grand in my bank, let's say. Right, how am I going to do that? So I have my main offer, let's say a coaching package or a social media package or whatever it might be. You might have a course that's £1,000. So you might say, right, I want to attract in 7 clients at the price of £1,000. So my goal is going to be £7,000 sat there in the bank on Christmas Eve. Now that all sounds good, doesn't it? I'm definitely here for a bit of that. So the more specific the goals, the better. Yours might not be cash related. It might be you want to increase your community. So it might be that your community, you can class it as your number of followers. It could be you want to increase the amount of people that you've got on your email list. With email lists, what I always encourage business owners to be doing is social media is fantastic, and that's your first shop window to be attracting your audience in. What you want to be doing is then moving them over into your community that you've got full control over as soon as possible. Because we all know if anything goes a bit dodgy with any of our social media, and it has done on Instagram, where Instagram's crashed. Instagram for me a couple of weeks back wouldn't show the link to any of my promotions. If you're on Twitter, wow, I mean, we all know what's happening on Twitter at the moment. Absolute meltdown on there. And if your income and your business and your livelihood is dependent on social media, please start building up an email community where you can nurture people and love on them and you can speak to them however you want directly. So that might be a goal of yours. It might be you've got 100 people on your email list and you want to get to 300 people. And the way that you do that is by offering a really juicy, irresistible, attractive Black Friday offer. So what are your goals? Share them with me if you want. Pop them in here in the training, or you might want to message me privately. Let's make them happen, okay? But what else? What else? Yeah, so this is good, right? Okay. So, point three, is Black Friday an opportunity for you? When I so I've been in my business 2 years. This time last year, I was heavily pregnant, so I wasn't doing any promotions. I was just waiting for my little baby girl to be born. And prior to that, being a consumer, I would absolutely take advantage of different Black Friday offers. But probably like you, at the same time, I'd be a bit like, oh my God, why is everybody talking about Black Friday? It's starting to do my head in a little bit. Or it could be, I'm just sick of all the promotions. It doesn't feel genuine or authentic. It feels sleazy. Let me know, like, what's your perception of Black Friday as well? It can be triggering for some people. Okay. It can be. I mean, the questions I would ask you is if you are a service based business owner and if you're a woman, have you thought about doing a Black Friday deal? Because the chances are you might not have done. And when we try and get to the root cause of what that is, it might be because A, we're uncomfortable with selling deep down, no matter which way we dress it up. This is a really common thing for a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners. And then it's often compounded if you're a woman because we're brought up thinking a lot of the time selling is sleazy. Sometimes it's men that do all of the selling, and we get really awkward about it. That in itself is almost a separate conversation, but I don't want you to miss out on this time to be able to get that nice cash injection in before Christmas and to delight and help your customers. And also for you to be paving the way in your industry. You've probably got people looking at you without you even realizing to set the tone and lead by example. So for me, I'm completely reclaiming Black Friday and I'm using it as an opportunity to get more money into women's hands. That is my mission in life. That is my vision. I love it, Shanice. Now you're thinking of what to offer. I can absolutely help you sort something there. And it's a way of being able to take your magic out into the world, isn't it? So, an offer is a fantastic opportunity to get somebody into your world and for you to be able to help them deliver the most magical results. So, if you're still not sure about whether it's for you or not, I want to ask you these three questions. So, please listen in. Question one: do you want to make more money? Question two: do your clients want to save money and get incredible results from your offer? And question three: can you serve your clients better than your competitors can? Because on that last one, trust me, your competitors right now are thinking about what their Black Friday offers are. They're already planning it. You choose not to do something, and again, coming back to one of the first questions, which is it's your business, your choice, you do what you want, boo. But if you don't step into the arena and if you don't put something out there, are you going to find yourself reading the posts of your competitors, getting emails from them, seeing potentially some of your dream clients taking advantage of their offers and stepping into their world and away from your world? Because people will be doing it. So again, it's not meant to be a fear tactic. It is meant to be, do I want to do it or do I not? And what is the risk or the opportunity cost of me not doing it and not creating an amazing offer that will help my people? So think about that one too, my sweetheart. If you've answered yes to any of them or all of them, and I really hope those were strong yeses, my friends, I would strongly encourage you to create an offer. Okay? Right, so let's get into it. How do we create this offer? Pens and paper at the ready. The first thing I want you to start with is, which is what you should start for any of your business planning, any of the activities that you do in your business, is what do my people want right now? What do my clients want? If you're not sure about what that answer is, don't freak out, don't worry. We're going to ask them. So I want you to be going on social media. You can be using polls, you can be using your emails, you can be text messaging your clients, you could be asking them as and when you come across from them, what's going on in your world at the moment. And it can be either what's causing you pain, or it's what are you most excited about, or where do you need the most support. And that can be a mixture of, is it a specific result that they're looking for? Have they got something that's tripping them up time and time again and they really want to get it sorted before the end of the new year? When you ask them for that and when you know, you can then not only build that into your offer, but you've already started having a conversation with people that you can then go back to them and you can say, oh, Louise, thank you so much. I know that you commented on my poll and you said that you want to be getting more sales before Christmas, for example. I've created this amazing training for you. 5 ways you can bring in more cash before Christmas. Is this something that you're interested in talking more about? And they're going to be like, hell yes, you've listened to me, you've created something about it, and then you've packaged it up in the most irresistible way. Brilliant, I am all in. So what do your clients want? Is it that they want an experience? Is it that they're craving some one-on-one time? Is it that they want group time? Do they want an in-person event? Do they want something online? Do they want something that is self-study? They can pace it and they can go through it as they want. Or do they want something that's a one-off intensive opportunity? Again, don't get overwhelmed. Just brainstorm all of these things out. Ask your people, trust your gut. And one of the things I always say is, what is it you get the most compliments for in your business? So people will say, oh my God, Laura, I absolutely love it when you do this, or you do that, or you do trainings on this, or I love it when you release this offer. If you've already got it and it's already there and you know your audience loves it, push that. Let's make life as easy as possible. We don't have to be creating things from scratch, okay? Right, I've got a question in from Louise. Let me just have a look at this. One question. I'm planning on doing a Black Friday offer. Do I start telling them what the offer actually is, or do I just let them know I'm launching and keep them ready for the 25th? So the answer is you can do either or. What I would recommend is start telling them in advance. And I'm going to break that down in the training loose. That is a perfect question. I've seen already people that are saying things like, oh, I'm just planning what all my Black Fridays are. You don't want to miss out on this. Click here to get on my VIP waitlist. So if nothing else, we haven't got anything created, you could do one post right now, be it on Instagram stories, be it on LinkedIn, where you can just say, you are not going to believe how amazing this offer is going to be and how it's going to help you achieve insert result. Get better pictures. For in Louise's case, she's a fantastic branding photographer. She's my brand photographer as well. Love you. So it's going to be, if you want to show up in front of the camera looking more confident and beautiful as ever, and you want to be able to use this on your offer this Christmas, I have this offer to get more pictures of you at this amazing discounted price. So there's a few strategies you can use there, Louise, but you'll definitely know by the end of this training. So stick with me, my darling. Answer any questions. I'm sorry, ask me any questions that you've got as well, and I'll keep answering it. So what is it that they're craving? And what's the result that they're looking for as well? Is it that they want to earn more money? Is it that they want to feel less stressed going into Christmas? Is it that they want to enter 2023 with their strategy all aligned? Or you're going to do something and you're going to sell it already for January 2023? That's absolutely an option as well. You don't have to have it there already. Um, and like I say, ask them. That's definitely the way. So when you've got your market research, you can then build out your offer. So, my friends, here is the secret sauce for the formula you need to create the best ever Black Friday offer. Are you ready? So, it consists of four things, okay? The first thing is, what is your core offer? So, what's the thing, the main thing that you're selling? And then we're going to create three bonuses that sit around that, okay? So, one core offer, three bonuses. Now, for your core offer, I want you to think about, what have you got already in your bag of tricks? Or what do you offer at the moment? Because where possible, I want this to be as easy as possible for you, okay? You don't have to go and create something brand new unless you feel called to do so. So that could be, if you've got a masterclass that you've done before, you might have done the masterclass for free, but it might be that juicy and that amazing, and you've had that much good feedback about it, that you say, I'm going to sell this masterclass. It's a no-brainer. It's already sat there on my hard drive, on my Kajabi, ConvertKit, whatever it might be. I'm going to push this out. Excellent, it's already there. It might be that you want to sell more one-to-one sessions if you're a coach of some sort or you offer a service. It could be that you're planning a retreat, an in-person event. It could be you've got a PDF, visualizations. So have a think about, what have you already got access to that you can promote? And my Jeff will say to me all the time, Laura, you don't have to recreate the wheel. You've done so much in the past. There's always so much that's sat there that your existing or your new clients might have never enjoyed with you before. You've already done it. It's there. So think about that as well. Um, Again, what's the thing that you enjoy? What's the thing that's a no-brainer for you that feels really aligned? So start having a think there. Where am I now? Second page. Oh, this is a juicy one, ladies. The next thing that you're going to do with that offer is you are going to make it as irresistible as possible, okay? And the two ways that you're going to do that is you're going to heavily discount the price. And then you're going to talk about the results that people get for doing it, okay? So heavily discounting the price. I am literally talking about anything from 50% to 90% off. Okay. We're talking about something eye-catching, irresistible, that's going to stop people in the tracks. It might be people that's never worked for you before and they go, oh my God, I get to work with Louise for this price. I get to work with Laura for this. Sign me up. It could be, this is the thing that gets your clients the results. You can sell it all day long. People are asking you about it. It could be your core offer. If you want to do it for that, go for it. And for a limited time only, people are going to get into your world for the best price. And it's also a great way for existing clients who perhaps you want to sign up again for 2023 going forwards. You can reward them for being an amazing customer and say, look, I have got this discounted price. Now, you might not want to do that if you've got a real high ticket offer. Might be if you've got a mastermind of some kind or a high ticket one-to-one coaching program. You might think, I don't really want to mess about with that, because that is what we call in our world an evergreen offer. So that's something that you might promote and sell all of the time. So you might not want to mess about with the price of that too much, but you might be able to break off a component of that. So maybe it could be a one-to-one session, it could be an intensive, or like I said, maybe if you've got something already, you might have, Louise, you might have, I think you have actually one of your lead magnets. Could be that you sell one of your lead magnets that previously you've been given for free, but you're going to sell it and you're going to add on all of these bonuses. So again, a recap. What is the offer that you want to promote? You can make it a high ticket offer. You can make it a low ticket offer. It all comes back to what are the goals that you've got. So how much do you want to make? Obviously, the more money you want to make, it's easier to sell fewer of your high tick offers. Like that's just maths, isn't it? So bear that in mind as well. Or it could be, for example, if you've got a £97 offer or £100 offer on how to create a number one podcast. You literally might want to discount it by 90% to say £10, or you might want to take 50% off so that it's £47 or £50. Now, if you're watching this, you might be thinking, oh my God, Laura, you're telling me to give away all my profits. How the hell am I going to make this a money earning scheme for me? Trust me, you can do. And again, it comes back to your offers. So if you've got something that's already there, and if it's not making you money at the moment because it's not making you any sales, then this is the offer that you can push through to get that money coming in, okay? And remember, this is a moment in time. If you're a business owner, this is just one way that that person will get to work with you. And I'm sure that when you've got them in your community and in your energy, over time, they'll then invest in you more and more and they'll be a lifelong fan. Of course, there will be. Why wouldn't they want to work with you? So, again, this is just a strategy to get new people into your audience that have probably been watching and lurking on you and just waiting for you to make that invitation to them, and or it's a way for you to delight your existing clients to be able to work with you so much more at an irresistible price point. So win-win, okay? Everybody still with me? Brilliant. So bonuses, what do they look like? Again, make it as easy as possible for you. You would be surprised at what you've got access to right now that either you've never thought of selling before or you've sold 3, 6, 9 months ago and you've almost forgotten about it. Bring it back out if you need to dust it off, update it a little bit, refresh the graphics, change the colours, do whatever you want. If you've got it already, let's get it sold, okay? To help people get amazing results and for you to really build out your offer. What I always say with bonuses as well is try and appeal to your clients in different ways because as buyers, we've all got different wants and needs, haven't we? So it might be that you do an in-person event or an occasion. You could have somebody who's sat in a different country, so that's not going to appeal to them. So what you might want to do is say, as well as that, you can do a virtual event with me. So you can either do a one-to-one where we have a strategy session, or you could do some kind of online session with them. It could be, depending on what your main offer is, you might include a course, a PDF. There's so many things that you can throw at it. What you want to be doing as well is making those bonuses so sexy and so mouth-watering that people would almost buy the offer for the bonuses alone. So that it's such a no-brainer. They're like, whoa, hang on a minute. I get whatever the offer is. I get this course that's previously 100 quid. Louise has taken 50, 60, 70 pounds off it. And then I also get these bonuses that are worth 500 quid, like 5 times more than the offer itself. Sign me up. This is crazy. This is amazing. I'm hopping on this. So there's loads of things that you can do there. For example, I'll take you behind the scenes here. You're the first ones to find out. What I'm going to be launching is a 6-week program, and it's all about making more money through getting more dreamy clients. So it's going to be a step-by-step program where I will be with you every step of the way to implement what you're learning. So you learn it, you do it, you start seeing the results. So that program alone is worth 1997, 2 grand for argument's sake. But what I'm going to do is straight away, I'm going to take 50% off and I'm going to take £1,000 off and it's going to be 997. Now, that in itself, I think, is really attractive and an amazing offer. But using this Black Friday offer, I am going to make it a no-brainer. So I'm going to add in 3 more offers as well. So let's say for the first 5 people that take me up on the offer, I'm going to put a fast action reward bonus in there. And for the first 5 people that sign up and do that course, not only are they getting a grand off, but I'm going to give them an in-depth one-to-one session with me that's worth £497. So already you're thinking, right, hang on, it was a 2 grand offer. She's already taken a grand off. Then I'm going to get a deep dive session with her that's worth another 497. Wow. So at the moment, I'm down to £500 here. This is just brilliant. That's not all. I know that what I love and what my clients enjoy are my in-person events, which are £197 at full price. So I'm going to throw that in as well. So they're like, I get and an in-person retreat, amazing. And then the cherry on the cake, I'm going to give them another offer as well, because I know what my clients' pain points are. And one of them is about getting more visible online, and it's about having their social media that converts to clients and sales. So, what I'm going to offer in there as well as a Black Friday bonus offer is I will audit your LinkedIn or your Instagram, and I'll send you a video where I break down exactly how you need to be tackling each of the sections, what changes you need to be making. I can give you recommendations on what content to produce that's highly converting. And that in itself is worth 297. So before you know it, the cost, the investment point of what they're going to be paying for your offer, you give them back to them in all of these amazing offers and these amazing bonuses. By using that formula, that will set you apart from your competition. Hang on, what competition? I hear you cry. You've just blown them out of the water, haven't you? Because you've given them so much of an amazing offer. It is a no-brainer. And like I say, have a look at what you've already got. You don't have to go out there and create something new. For me, I wanted to create something new. I absolutely do. So I'm going to do it anyway. So let's not let's recognize it too. Renate, hello, my sweetheart. I'm so pleased that these tips are useful for you as well. This is Mermaid Unicorn Superstar Copywriting Queen. Go and check her out on LinkedIn. Renate, she is amazing. So that is the formula, my darlings, for your Black Friday offer. One core offer, heavily discounted, communicate the results of why people need this and how it will impact their lives positively to get them the results they're looking for. So try and keep that messaging clear, tight, and confident as possible. And then you're going to layer on these 3 beautiful additional bonuses to just blow their minds away. So you communicate the value, you communicate the savings, and you communicate the results. Okay? Everybody with me? Now, coming back to Lou's question, which was a brilliant question. How do I do this? When do I do this? For how long do I do this? What we're not going to do is some half-assed, half-baked offer, okay? We're better than that, and our clients are better than that as well. And you smart people that are watching this training now, and you're watching this on the replay, you've got a week, okay? You've got a week before you need to really start the ball rolling in earnest. Because when I recommend you start this is from Monday, the 21st of November. So Black Friday is on the Friday, Friday the 25th. Is it the 25th, 24th? Well, let me check my dates. Hang on, I'll get myself in a fluff. Yeah, Monday the 21st, we're going to be talking about this. Obviously, we're going to be doing our market research this week, which is asking our people what they want. What do they love that the CEO's communicating? We're going to start the ball on the 21st in offering this. And I recommend that you run this for at least 10 days. At least 10 days. So it's going to take them all the way Black Friday, that weekend, Cyber Monday, and for the rest of the week as well. And there's a few reasons for that. It's a really busy time of year, isn't it? So it's going to be a busy marketplace, lots of noise. There'll be some people that'll be doing the shopping online. There'll be some people that'll be going out and having, like, I don't know, going to Christmas markets and going out in person and really making the most of it. So you might not catch your ideal person at that point. So if you keep on talking to them throughout that time, it increases your likelihood of getting them into your world and getting the sale, which is what we want, isn't it? We want to help those people. Now, that doesn't mean, because you might be thinking, oh my God, Laura, am I going to be annoying people? Am I going to be like over communicating? Are people going to get pissed off with me? No, is the answer. If you think about it, we all know how the algorithms work, don't we? And we know that for every one post that we put out there, we might be lucky if 10% of our audience sees that, whether that's LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, emails. If you have a look at my email inbox, there's so many messages in there that I miss. But then there's other ones that I click onto. So I really encourage you to think about this doesn't have to be one message, one day, where you do one post and then you just expect all of your people to follow you. It doesn't work like that, my darlings. I wish that did, but it really doesn't, okay? You need to keep on gently but consistently banging your drum for that amazing offer. Does that all make sense, my friends? Fantastic. Hi, Emma. Hi, Liv. Oh, brilliant. I can see so many of you there. Thank you for being with me today. So, 10-day promotion, okay? We're going to tackle this in a few different ways. So, before you start communicating and everything, I want you to go back to the basic questions, which is what is the offer? How much is the offer? Why do people need this offer? How can people get this offer? So you want to be really clear, almost think like I'm going to tell my 5-year-old son what it's all about. So you make it as simple as possible. Don't overcomplicate it with flowery language. Just what is the offer and how can people get access to it? I love it. Louise is now on LinkedIn. Keep me on my toes. Renate, I want to create a new offer for blanket. Yeah, you are so good at helping people on social media, Renate, on LinkedIn in particular. So I'm so pleased this has given you a lot of ideas. Fantastic. Um, I would recommend, and this will make some of you feel uncomfortable, but sit with me on this one, that over that 10-day period, you could strive for 2 posts a day. Now, they are not going to be 2 posts in selling. It's going to be one post that is purely value added. And I know you've got so much value to give your people. So it can be, these are my top 3 tips to beat imposter syndrome this Christmas period. It could be these are the 5 ways that you can make £5,000 in 5 days. Whatever works for you in your niche, whatever works with your audience, value led posts. And then the other post is a reminder of what you've got going on. And the one word that unlocked it for me when I was thinking about sales and tactics is you're not selling, you're making invitations, okay? You can't sell to somebody who doesn't want to be sold to. But you can make an invitation to somebody who is in your audience, who's in your world right now, and who's looking for a way to work with you at a fantastic price point that they just can't say no. So please write down invitation, because the beauty of an invitation is people can say yes, people can say no. It's absolutely perfect either way. And those that say no, it might be a no right, it's a no right now, but it's not a no forever. Or it could be that could prompt a conversation, which is, oh, Laura, thanks, it sounds really interesting. But actually, I don't want to go on a group coaching program at the moment. I want to get results faster. So I prefer working with people one to one. Brilliant. I'm so glad you mentioned that. Do you know that I do one to one coaching? See what I mean? So there's lots of different ways that you can lift the energy up and you can serve your clients in different ways, okay? No post or no conversation is ever wasted. No amount of energy is ever wasted. Right, Louise, let's see. What's your question here, my love? My thoughts here too. What if I offer, let's say, a mid package at a percentage off, but my client who's paid in full sees this and comes back to me and says, yep, I get that. Okay, can I also get this offer? Again, that is up to you. My advice would be to say no, because they bought it at that specific time point. It's just like if you go into a shop and the week prior you've bought yourself, I don't know, a beautiful pair of black shoes, and they were £49 last week. You go into the shop and you say it's £22 at the moment. You're kicking yourself, aren't you? 'Cause you're like, "Oh, why didn't I get it there?" But you're not necessarily going to take the shoes back because they would just sell you them at the sale price anyway. It's like, oh, well, I missed out on that. Next time I might sign up to that shop's email so I don't miss out on the sales, or I might go and follow the shop on social media. What I invite you to do there, because we always want to look after our clients, ultimately it's up to you, Louise. But I would be encouraging you to not necessarily give money back. I think it's an opportunity to build value on so that they still feel like they haven't been robbed in any way, they haven't missed out. So you could say, oh, I know, I completely feel, I see where you are right now. Listen, how about the bonuses that I'm offering? on this offer, I'll give you these for free, even though you bought this last week or you bought it a few weeks ago. How does that sound? And then from that client's perspective, they still feel like they've got a really good deal. You've still acted with honour and integrity, but I do invite you to hold your prices strong, because that is life, isn't it? I don't think you're necessarily going to lose clients, not at all. And if you do, that might be an indication that there might be a bit of a tricky client anyway, or there might be a bit of bad energy there. I certainly know when I buy off other people, or if I buy off other small business owners, off other women, I'm dedicating my life to getting more money in the hands of women that I work with. So I'm unlikely to go back to them and say, "Can I have my money back?" Or, "Oh, I'm really gutted that I've missed out on this." I might do it, but not from a space where I want my money back. Because remember, the offer that you originally gave to them was such a good offer that they bought it at that price point, didn't they? And they were still getting a good deal for that. So it's not that the deal's worsened, and then hopefully you've got an opportunity with the bonuses to be able to delight them anyway. So again, it's all about how can we delight our people, because we're in this for the long haul, aren't we? Our business isn't just an offer. So it's always that we can just keep on learning, responding, and getting even better at what we do. Okay. What else? What else? I would launch, so depending on what platforms you've got, obviously really maximize your social media. Do it on, if you're on Instagram, use your stories, use your polls, use your lives. Look at ways that you can just get more people in your energy. You can get more face time with people so that they can like, know, and trust you. It's those three things that you're always looking to establish with your audience as well, okay? And then what you might want to do, depending on how the offer goes, is you might want to save a little bit of a bonus offer on the last day. Because what tends to happen is, and I've seen it in my launches, and I know in the mastermind that I'm in, I hear it from the other people, the other coaches, agencies, creatives that are in there as well. And think about your own buying practices as well. So often you see something and you think, oh, I need to remember about that, right? Laura's offers on, I've got until this date. Some people just act straight away and get in there. And and then other people, including me, go, "Oh, I'll come back and I'll do that later because you've got a million and one other things." And sometimes people just forget about it. So I really want you as well to plan that for those last few days, and particularly the last 24 hours, 12 hours, 6 hours, 2 hours, you're in the nicest possible way, popping up and getting in people's faces to remind them that the clock's running down and they've got this limited time to take advantage of your fantastic offer. So try and plan those emails and those posts as soon as possible. You won't be annoying people. People expect it. And most of the time, people are grateful and they go, "Oh my God, thank God you reminded me about that. I nearly forgot about that offer. So now I'm able to jump right in and take advantage of that offer with you as well." So never think you're over communicating. And you know what? Think about it. What's the worst thing that could happen? People might think you're posting too much or you're emailing too much. They don't like your offer, so they unfollow you or they unsubscribe. It's great. Because what you're doing is, it's not about the numbers, my darling, is it? We want people in our audiences and in our energy that benefit and have incredible value from what we share. They might come off the list now, they might come back on again in 2 months' time. It doesn't matter. Don't overthink things, okay, my darling? The other thing as well you can consider doing, and it might depend on how comfortable you are with your either selling software. So, for example, if you sell your offers through Kajabi, or I use ClickFunnels, there's ConvertKits. You've also got, I don't know, watching you twice. You've also got the offer on a lot of platforms to put a bump on your offer. So you might have heard this. So if you think about it, when you bought something online before, so you put in your card details, you go all the way through, and then you might get another offer which says, "Oh, brilliant, like congratulations, your offer's gone through. Would you also like to take advantage of my, let's say you've got an online program and you discount it by 99% or something, or you've got some DM scripts, or you've got some Canva templates that are normally £30 and you're literally going to sell them for £3. That's called a bump up. And from a psychological perspective, because the buyer already trusts you and that they're going to make that sale with you, it's basically like, if you imagine, if you go to the counter in Zara or H&M or wherever, Sainsbury's, WH Smith, you're at the till, you look around you and you see a lip gloss or you see a pair of socks or you see a gift card or something. This is exactly the same sales psychology, which is you're already there, you're already buying, but you realize, oh, you need or you want this, and you put some extra things in your cart. So have a think about what your bump offer is as well. Let's have a look, Louise. What do you think? And for Black Friday is to launch a yearly subscription. Good idea. 4 shoots for the price of three. Already you've got my attention, babe. And then do the three payments spread across 12 months. That makes complete sense. So you're getting a shoot for free. You're not having to pull out a big load of cash up front. You're spreading the payments throughout the year. And then it means what? Every quarter, you're able to refresh your branding photos. Like literally, sign me up. I'm going to do this. Amazing. And it's something that you don't have to deliver at the front end, do you? It's something that you can plan in for the rest of the year, but you're getting cash up front. Or what is a real lifeblood for our businesses longer term as well is you don't necessarily always want your clients to pay in full up front. I mean, great if they do, but all steady, sustainable, and successful businesses have monthly reoccurring revenue. MRR, you might have heard of that before, which is where psychologically it's so much better for us as the seller, as the business owner, to know that every month we've got X amount of money coming in, regardless of how many new sales that we make. We've either got our mortgage paid or we've got this covered or that covered. So I think it's really smart to do some kind of a subscription service as well. And what it gives you as well, hi Alison, what it gives you as well is the opportunity throughout the year to continue to delight them and upsell them on different offers, different promotions that you've got going on as well. So there's so many different ways that you can approach this offer, okay? It's your business. Get creative. There's no rights or wrongs. I love it, Louise. No, it's actually to do with the secure income monthly. Exactly. And that's not to be sniffed at, is it? All too often with business owners and entrepreneurs, we can be on this roller coaster, can't we? Feast and famine. We have 1 month where we feel like millionaires. Yes, we had like loads of sales go through. Fantastic. Our like resilience feels good. Yes, I'm so pleased I got into this game. And then the next month, we might feel like it's tumbleweeds and we're like, oh God, I'm not going to be able to pay the bills this month. Why am I doing this? God, I'm thinking about going back and getting a normal 9 to 5 job. That monthly income coming in is one of the goals, okay? For sure. Not all people will either want to or will be able to pay you in full, especially if you've got a higher ticket offer. So that's where you want to make it as easy as possible with your offer to be able to get them to spread the payments. Now, this is a whole other masterclass that we can get into around, well, how do you do that? Do you apply interest? What happens if they ghost you? What are the risks to you? I'll cover all of that in a separate session. Pauline, love your energy. Thank you so much, Pauline. I love your energy too, my darling. So I'm so pleased that you're here. So, how has that been so far, my friends? I know I've covered a lot in this session, so you might want to go back on the replay. Hopefully, you've been taking notes for that. If you're not already on my email list, then private DM me your email because I'll share a replay of this and then I'll also list out what the key points of it were because I'm making it as easy as possible for you. Quick recap, my offer that I've got going on at the moment, which is not a Black Friday offer, but I did actually structure it as a Black Friday offer, is that you get to work with me one-to-one for at least the next 6 months. How amazing does that sound if I say so myself? And for you to be able to work with me one-to-one for 6 months, which ordinarily costs 8 grand, I am doing this via you coming into my mastermind, which is a VIP mastermind filled with the most incredible service-based entrepreneurs. So heart-centered women like you and I who are authentic, who are genuine, who really want to heal the world, help people, and we want to earn bloody good money while we're doing it. How does that sound? So that investment point is 5,997. See what I'm doing there? Sales psychology. Apparently, the seven at the end is better than rounding it up. So consider that in your offer as well. £97, £47, 997, 1947, whatever works best for you. So again, for payment into the mastermind, investment in there, you're getting the one-to-one coaching with me. You're also getting all of my retreats next year within that price as well. And do the course that I mentioned before, which is 2 grand? I'm gifting you that for free as well. And I've also chucked in some more bonuses too. So this is the last day for that offer, okay, my queens? Once that's gone, it's like the gorgeous shoe analogy that we just talked about in the shop. If you're looking through the shop window, or if you've been in and you've picked the shoe up, you've looked at it, and you've tried it on, you're not quite sure if you're going to buy it yet, this is the time, okay, to make that investment, because as of tomorrow, it will all go back to the normal prices. And then the invitation that I'll be making will be around the group program that I've got coming up as well. Oh, thank you, Lou. I absolutely love you too. I'm glad you thought that the training was good. Yes, angel numbers for prices, why not? You see a lot of people doing the 1111, 2222. I'm not sure if there's any other angel numbers that you're drawn to there or not. Do shout. So, in summary, my queens, the seventh and final step, which is the most important one, get out there and have fun, okay? This is our business. This is our life. We don't have to do it on anybody else's terms. Do what feels aligned to you. Do what feels great for your audience. Do what feels fun and light. It doesn't have to be heavy. It doesn't have to feel like you're like wading through treacle. If you're struggling and thinking, Laura, that was great, still really haven't got a clue around what I want my offer to be, what would people pay for, DM me. I'll help you structure your offer. I want you making more money. I want you helping more people in the community. We all need it right now. So negative out there. Let's block it out. Let's create things that people are going to get an incredible amount of benefit, of value, and of energy from. And like I say, if you don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. And I don't want you sitting here in a week or 2 weeks' time going, oh, why didn't I just do what Laura said and do my own offer? It's not sleazy. It's not salesy. It can feel great, good, and aligned. Honestly, DM me if you've got any more questions. How's this training been? I always love getting your feedback. What would you like me to do more trainings on? I love doing this. I really, really love doing this and supporting my community. So for now, I'm going to love and leave you, my queens. I've loved being with you today. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Get out there and get those offers created, okay? You never know. I might be buying it from you. See you soon, my darlings.